Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Octopath Traveler walkthrough. So we are in Sawarki, and I am going to head over into the path to the Whisperwood. I want to bring up one thing here. So what I'm actually going to do is, I think after I finish Honnet's story, I'm going to swap over to a different playthrough that I've been working on. I realized that I just didn't really want to have Primrose as my main character. I think at the end of the day, it's probably not going to matter because of the way that the game is set up, right? So, there's basically, everybody has different chapters. Oops, let's pull up the map here. Right, okay, so, I don't think it really matters who your main character actually is because, for instance, Primrose has a chapter 2 over here. Well, just because again, let's just say, and in my second playthrough, I've got Therion as my main character. And at the end of the day, I'm still going to need to do the Primrose Chapter 2, quest. And so it probably, at the end of the day, doesn't really matter who your main character is. I'm really swapping over because of the weapon choices. So, like, Therion, for instance, has sword and dagger for his weapons because he's thief, right? Because his main class is thief. Whereas, Primrose, being a dancer, only gets the dagger. And at the end of the day, again, I don't think that it really probably matters who your main character is because we're going to have to do all of these different chapter quests anyway. But that said, for when I'm doing like I don't know, grinding and stuff, I've been noticing that if I take, for instance, Therion with, I don't know, Merchant as his secondary class, well, that means he's got 4 weapons that he can all equip at the same time, meaning, you can get, more stats. Again, I don't think that at the end of the day it's really going to matter at all anyway, but it's been kind of bugging me, and so I decided to, again, start that second playthrough. But so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to finish up Honnet's quest, and then I'm going to, swap over. Okay, so let's see here. Got a chest up here to the north. It looks like one down here. I think I'm gonna... I'm tempted to just run from these, but Honnet needs to level. Okay, so we're just gonna one-shot this stuff.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
There we are, level 3. A Shadow Soulstone, nice. Okay, so...
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Excuse me.
I am ready. Nighthode, bring your shade.
Boom.
The show is over.
Yeah, I mean, for instance, like, right there, I mean, I just one-shot all that stuff and, like, easily. So, I think probably at the end of the day, it really probably doesn't matter that much. What I was what I was referring to there with the main characters, but I think it's also mostly because we still have to do all of the chapters for all the different characters anyway. So again, at the end of the day, it probably just doesn't really matter.
The show is over.
Okay, well, how do I get to that chest that was... Ah, there it is. Okay.
Come on, I've got better things to do. Out of my way.
Try this.
Ooh.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Alright. Healing grape. Awesome. Awesome. Well worth it.
May I have this dance? I am ready. The The show is over.
Yeah, this is gonna be just domination after domination, it looks like.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Letting the hunt begin.
You know, one of the things that's kind of been annoying me is that I've been now kind of used to playing a lot of the games that you're able to fast forward combat, right? And just like speed things up. And do I have this too loud?
With each battle, I grow stronger.
You know, so it's just it's kind of tough to deal with these battles now with just no option to kind of speed things up. But you know, that's how it goes. Get spoiled. You know, I get spoiled with some other
Victory
games.
shall be. I will cut you down.
At some point here too, I should probably use Haunted
Each
to
battle, I grow stronger.
capture one of these other. Maybe I'll just do that. I'll do that in the next battle. Not gonna bother saving. All right, what's going on here? Spirits have mercy. So it's not done in the name of survival. Gusarma sought not food, it sought sport and wanton slaughter. It sleweth. I'm just gonna say it slew. These men and beasts for no reason other than its fearsome show of its dreadful power. Okay. So this thing's kind of a freak. Doesn't belong in nature.
This bodeth ill.
I see thou tremble, little one, thine heart is filled with fear. Thou witnessed what the beast did, it made thee bear witness. Okay. Patience shall return and attend to the fall. But first they shall be avenged. Heck yeah.
If thou wilt.
Wilt thou protect them, friend, until my return?
Thou hast my sin.
Thank thee. I shall return anon. To Eden, to Ben Eden. This is the fate and the privilege of any beast in the forest. A life for a life, so it has been since the dawn of time.
Unacceptable.
But to slay for sport, for pleasure or grade, is to betray the law of nature. Each time a creature take more than it need, a part of the forest die. I hunt not merely to keep Lord Kiaran's people safe. I hunt to save the forest itself. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of a conservationist. Alright, so let's go this way first, I guess. This part of the forest is pretty large, if I remember correctly.
May I have this?
Alright, let's see if I can
I'm ready.
grab one of these guys.
The battle is truly joy.
Out of my way.
Letting my arrow fly and.
Oops. Alright, so we go into beast lore here. And then capture. Oh, this is 0% chance. Okay. Well, looks like I need to knock these down a little bit. Before I
Come
can,
at you.
grab them. I'm a little worried that I'm just gonna one shot these. Okay,
My turn.
maybe not.
I am ready.
Well, now hopefully this guy doesn't just like
Letting the
trigger
hunt begin.
Yeah, 100% chance. So just like really anything else, right? You know, like steel and what's the one where you get money from the enemies? The lower they are on health, the more likely it is that you're going to be able to capture. So let's do this.
I
Capture the
honor
beast.
thee, my quarry.
It also counts as basically killing the enemy. So you know, you get the cash and everything from them. Let's go up here to the. Okay, I should have gone this way first.
Let us fight with honor.
coming, if thou darest.
So, after you've captured them, you can go to Summon Beast. And these are the summons that you've got. So it looks like Lind? Maybe it's just Lind. Lind is able to be summoned infinitely. And then, you know, these other monsters have a limited number of times that they can be summoned. Sweep, sword attack,
Now then, I will cut you down. The thrill of
yeah.
the fight.
So that's that. It's an interesting mechanic. It feels kind of like extra, right? Because she's got her base skills as well.
Now let us hunt him.
And also there's, you know, some utility
The
there
battle
because
is truly joy. I will cut you
well, I mean,
down.
I don't know all the different attack types that the monsters have, but
With each battle, I
you know,
grow
being able to
stronger.
have a sword attack, for instance, you know, with one of those, gives her a little bit more flexibility, right, to exploit some weaknesses. This, I think, is a dead end, which seems weird. Yeah,
Come on, I've got better things to do.
oh, what's this thing?
I am ready.
Manticore.
Over here!
Victory
Capture
shall
that.
be mine.
Out of my way.
Kind of weak. No! Dang it, I knew that was gonna happen. So I think the red fox is the same as the forest fox, but I'm gonna do this anyway. Just gonna blend them. Yeah, I think that's the same thing.
Victory shall be.
And now I'm annoyed. I wanted that manticore.
With
We'll
each
have to
battle,
probably try that
I
again.
grow stronger.
So I suppose that's one of the, maybe a little bit of an issue with having Eye for an Eye equipped, right? If you want to, you know, get a certain monster and it's basically committing suicide on you. That's a bit of a problem.
I'll make this quick.
I am ready.
Let's see here. Merchant skills. Nope, nope.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
It's funny, even after I played for a couple hours yesterday on the new playthrough that I had started, and even just after you know, only having played for a little while, I'm already used to the different skills and stuff that I've got on my, you know, second set of characters.
Standest thou against me? Then be
Standest
hunted.
thou against
I am
me?
ready.
Okay, that's not as bad as.
Knighthood, bring your shade. The show is over.
Show's over. I do like Primrose's voice too. It's tough. Tough not. Almost. Oh, okay, so that's where the boss is at, down that way to the left.
I'll make this
We're gonna
quick.
finish up exploring here, and we'll go up to the north first.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way.
Oh, 99.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Boom, 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 boom. And I really wanna grab one of those manticores.
May I?
I wonder if that's why
The battle is truly joy. I will
that's
cut
why
you
that
down.
kind of dead end. I mean, it's probably just a total coincidence that I
With
ran
each
into the
battle,
manticore
I
down
grow
there, but
stronger.
I'm gonna run back over there actually just to see. We'll do our little do a little theory test here. Oops, this is the wrong spot. Yeah, it's the wrong spot. Be down
It's
here.
a good day for battle.
I am ready.
This is probably just a waste of time. It is just weird that I just happened to
The show
run
is
into a
over.
manticore down at the end of that spot. The reason why I even bring it up as a possible theory is because I just recently played Final Fantasy X, And there actually is an aspect to that
Let us
where
fight with honor.
certain enemies can only be found, which I think it was like the Tonberry
Victory
in
shall be mine. I will cut you
the
down.
cave, the Cavern of the Stolen Faith or whatever.
The thrill of
And
the
if
fight.
if you stay within, I don't know, there's like some lights or something, and that increases your chances of running into Tonberries, which, I don't know if that's necessarily how it's gonna work or how it works here, but
Now, let
I don't
us
know.
hunt him.
It may
I'm
just
ready.
be that they're really rare. Probably that they're really rare.
Knighthood,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna,
bring your shade.
keep going
The show is over.
and not really worry about this. I mean, it's certainly not, every battle that you get into over here is a Manticore either. But I'm also not interested in doing enough battles to
May I have
really be able to make
My turn.
a solid
Fatal touch.
it must be early. My brain is just melted right now.
And that's that.
Yeah, to be super confident in the theory. But yeah, I mean, my guess is it's nonsense, and it's probably
Let us
just
begin.
enemies or certain enemies are really
Victory shall be mine. I will cut you down.
cut you down, you jerk. Take that.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Domination. Let's actually before I go here, let's take a look at Onnit's skills here. So let's do where is she? Alright, so she's right here. Thunderbird, deal heavy lightning damage to a single foe. I'm going to buy this. This is just one more damage type that we'll have now. Leg hold trap causes single foe to act at the end of the turn for 2 turns. This is a pretty interesting skill, actually. Let's see though. Arrow storm attack all foes 5 to 8 times with the bow. That seems really good. Take aim. I'm gonna get this. Take aim is a really good, group buff. Okay, look, that looks like that's the only thing I can buy. And I did get heightened senses. It looks like. So heightened senses says gain increased chance of attacking first in battle. Equipping this skill with multiple characters will have no added effect. Okay. So that increases the chances of, I guess, going first. Which, why not? Look at this creepy looking thing. Grrrr.
Not acceptable.
That's enough. Grrr. Grrrr. Jesus. Thou scarest me not, beast. It looks creepy, though. That kind of scares me. Is it not so? Thou wert driven from thine home. Bested by a beast more powerful, thou fled and found thyself here. Yeah, maybe. I understand thy pain all too well. Do you? But to turn thy grief and anger against innocent creatures, that is a sin of men. It was thy duty to adapt to the forest, to let it find a place for you. Jesus, yeah, I'm really not wild about their dialogue with Onnit. Instead, thou would rip out its heart and claim it as thine own. This cannot be forgiven. So she's giving, like, or projecting human traits on an animal. Okay. Thou hast trespassed, beast. And in the name of the forest, I visit judgment upon thee. Yeah, I mean, even that, thou hast trespassed. I mean, it's an animal.
Battle is truly
So,
joy.
again, projecting, sort of humanoid traits onto. Like, that's why would you say that an animal is trespassing? They don't know any better. That's silly. Anyways, yeah, I'm not wild about the dialogue here. All right, let's see here. Let's find out what this thing is vulnerable to. Okay, so vulnerable to swords. Let's check daggers. Nope, not
What
dagger.
next?
Yep.
Too slow.
Here.
Rampage is a multi-target attack. Oh, look at that. It triggers eye for an eye.
I am ready.
How about... Nope.
Victory shall be mine.
Oh, let's try nope, not spear.
My turn.
Nope.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Lightning, done my bidding.
Yep, alright. Vulnerable to
How much?
lightning.
Out of my way.
I am ready.
I tried all that stuff. Oh, merchant. Let's try wind. Nope. Oh, man. Annihilated.
Come in, if thou darest.
What else do we have here? I think I've tried all my... The only thing I don't think I've tried that I have access to is ice, and that's going to be so let's see. So forest fox and red fox is just the same thing, basically.
Out of my way. Try this.
There we go. So there's another vulnerability. That's probably all I've got now, right? Is these. Let's see. Let's do Peacock Strut on Prim.
The peacock strut.
The Peacock Strut.
I am
Wow.
ready.
That is very funny. Alright, so let's do a fully powered up Moonlight Waltz here. Oh my god! Okay, well that's the hardest I've ever hit.
The show is over.
I probably should have stolen from that thing, or at least tried. I think it is a healing great bunch though. Because I actually did this, once before. So I don't know, nothing really that important to worry about.
Thy life is given not in vain.
Thy life
For it
is
will
given not
feed
in vain,
others.
for it will feed others.
Thou art of the forest now.
Thou art of the
And
forest
in the
now,
forest,
and in the forest
naught is
naught
lost.
is lost. Arf, arf. Time for a snack, boys.
Come in, my friends. This life belongeth to all.
Well, I didn't realize that she had, there's voice acting for this.
The animals that eateth the grass becometh food for the animals that eateth meat. The eaters of meat in their turn feedeth those yet stronger. And when the strongest of all dieth, his life is returned to the forest. His flesh feedeth the soil, the grass. His blood becometh sap, his bones wood. He becometh the food of the plant eaters, and the circle beginneth once more. Lives entwined, a tapestry woven anew each dawn, every thread a part of the whole.
Okay. Listen, being a hunter means taking lives, but we do it so we might live. Okay, so this must be her master. Never forget, it is thy sacred duty to live on.
To surviven, and honoring those fell by thine own arrows. As long as he speaketh only of hunting, he is the wisest of men. If only that were all he cared about. The hunt is over. Now it is time to tend in to the fallen.
Good day.
You look well. I trust the hunt was a success.
Well,
The beast will trouble thee no more, these graves.
Yes.
Took the liberty of digging them while I waited for your return.
thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee, but I have a request. Leave the beasts be. Let the forest reclaim them. That is the way of the wood.
But of course.
As you wish, milady. Okay. Okay. Hagen, thou returnest to us. Where is Master? Has something befallen him? He is confused and frightened. Thou did run here, did thou not? And alone. Does Master need my help?
Just so.
It's alright, easy boy, easy. There now, that's a good boy. Master is in trouble, that much is clear. Hasten to his side if anything were to happen to him.
The hunt is on.
And can thou guide me to Master? Rough. Whatever has befallen him, we shall save him, you and I. Okay, so I was wondering how, they were going to basically get Hunnet to leave, and that seems to be how, right? Time to go find the Master.
So thou art going after Zonta.
Hagen here came with seeking my help. In his letter, he said he was bound for Stonegard. We shall begin our search there.
I pray it is no more serious than an ill-founded wager that left him unable to pay at his innkeeper. For a Hagen to cometh all this way alone, I cannot help but fear the worst. Prithee, take us care.
We will.
And don nothing foolish. Don as Zonta saith, child, not as he would doeth.
Thank you, Chief. Fearing not for us. We shall be back before the next moon, with Master at our side. Stayest safe, Master. We're coming.
And so did the huntress Hunnet set out on her journey, her master having vanished hunting the baleful Red-Eye. It now fell to her to find him and bring him home. What fate awaits her on the road ahead, only the gods can say. Cool. Okay, so that, excuse me, that's going to be it for Hunnet. I'm going to check something here. Let's do change party. Yeah, it looks like Primrose is locked. And that's kind of one of the reasons, like I said, why I'm going to be swapping. By the way, so that's going to happen right now. I am going to swap out this playthrough with my other one. I'm sure, again, as I said kind of in the beginning of the battle or video, I doubt that it really matters much at the end of the day, but it's more for like certain times where I want to just go out and do some grinding, and I think that I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, the difference is basically one weapon on one character, right? And it probably doesn't really matter at all, but it's kind of one of those things that has been bugging me just a little bit. And so I am going to, as I said, swap to my other playthrough from here. And basically, I haven't done anything else like storyline wise. In fact, a lot of the things that I did up to this point in this walkthrough, I'll have to actually kind of do a second time because of that. But I'll try to cut out the stuff that is redundant, and but also try to not miss anything. But I think just because of the structure of the game and the way that the game is really set up, I'm not too worried about things being missed. Just because. I don't know. It's just, again, it's the way that the game is set up, right? With like, okay, so whatever, Old Barracks Chapter 2 is always going to be, wherever in the same spot, and at the end of the day, I don't even really think that it matters much at all who your main character is. So, other than the fact that that seems to be the character that is stuck in your party at all times. So, all right, that is going to be the end of this one. As always, I hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.